Hey guys, thank you so much for signing up. Before I leave you in the capable hands of Callum, please make sure you subscribe and remember every single penny raised goes directly to supporting mental health counselling and services. So please keep fundraising and we'll see you there on the night.
Hey guys, it's Callum here for the Linkin tribute band, and today we're going to go through the bass line of In the End. Now, there's a lot more to the bass line than you might expect, as Phoenix, in my opinion, is a bit of an underrated bassist. But anyway, before we start, it's worth noting that Phoenix does play this song on a 5-string bass in standard 5-string tuning. However, because most of you guys taking part in this lovely performance will probably be using 4 strings, I'm going to show you a 4-string version, which is in drop B. So the tuning wise, that's B, F sharp, B, and E. But however, if you are using a 5-string or you're in standard B, which is B, E, A, D, all you have to do is basically everything from the A on the A string, D string, and G string, just move it 2 frets higher. Right, let's jump straight into it. So the first thing we're going to go through is the first verse, and how I'm going to teach you this, I'm going to break it down really slowly because the rhythm can be a little bit challenging because it's quite fast and also comes in on the offbeat a lot. So what we're going to do, we're going to start on the 4th fret on the E string, which is now tuned to a lower B, and the first sort of set of notes, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or as it will be in semiquavers when it's full speed, we can count it 1, A, and A, 2. So with your right hand, and which also worth noting, I'm going to be using a pick for all of this because Phoenix does use a pick when he plays this song. You can obviously play with your fingers if you want to, but I would recommend using a pick because you get more of a clicky sound. So just back to that rhythm again. So we go 1, A, and A, 2, which with your right hand is down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, once you've done that last down pick, make sure you put the string dead. Don't let it ring. So, you can do that by making sure, obviously, you don't play anything on the right hand, and also making sure you lift your left hand slightly up so it's muted. So, and again, 1, A, and A, 2, and down, up, down. Now, for the third, what you do next, to finish the bar, when it gets to the 3rd beat, you then play on the 3 and. So just playing it really slowly from the 3rd beat, it's like 3, A, and then on the 4th beat, you just do 4 straight again. So I'm going to play just from the 3rd beat, and then we'll look at the bar all the way through. So we go 3, A, and A, 4, A, and which if we're doing with your right hand is 3, down, up, down, up, down. So 6 notes together. So let's play that full bar really slowly. So I'm going to go for it real slow, and I'm going to count it at the same time as well. So we're going to go 1, A, and A, 2, 3, A, and A, 4, A, and A. And then if we're talking about our strumming as well, we're going to go down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. And now let's play that rhythm to the metronome. So first of all, about 70% speed. And now let's play it at full speeds, which is 105 BPM. And that is the main rhythm throughout the entire verse. So all we have to do now is take that rhythm and just move it onto different notes. So playing the notes on their own first. It first of all starts off on the 4th fret, like we've been doing. Then it does exactly the same on the 2nd fret, all on the lower E string, which is tuned to a B. And then on the open. And then back to the 2nd fret. Now, you will notice that the strumming will go across the bars as you're still strumming on the 4th beat. But make sure you know when the bar changes, and make sure you're always accenting the first beat on every bar. So let's play that now with the different notes. First of all, the 70% again. And that whole phrase now lasts 4 bars, as you see, and it basically does that 4 times throughout the verse, exactly the same until the very last bar. So for the very last bar, which is the final bar before leading into the chorus, I'm going to go through it really slow because the rhythm is a little bit tricky. So we're going to go through beat by beat, and then we'll play up to speed, and hopefully you guys get the hang of it. First of all, it's on the 2nd fret, exactly like how it has been. However, so the first beat is just 4 notes, like how you've been doing. So 1 A and A, all semiquavers, down up, down up. Now the second beat starts off with an 8th note, so it's just, but you don't stop it this time. You do let it ring, and then you have a rest, and then you just do down up, which is for the and A. So just a second beat, so it's 2 A and A, 2 A and A. So it's down, down, up. So if we play it really slow, it's like down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And if we're counting, so 1 A and A, 2 A and A. So on the third beat, you come in on the A. So remember, we're still dividing their beats into blocks of 4 because they're all semiquavers, and you're coming in on the second semiquaver, you're letting it ring, still from the first one. So just counting again that bar really slowly, it's like 3A, and remember to come in on an up pick this time, not a down, and then you just play down up. So it goes 3A and A. So I'm doing the pick, it's like 3 up, down, up. And then on the fourth beat, you just do 4 straight picks again. So 4A and A, and that's down, up, down, up. So just doing beats 3 and 4, and then we'll do the bar all together. So it's like 3A and A, 4A and A. And with the picking hands, so it's like 3 up, down, up, down, up, down, down. 3 up, down, up, down, up, down. So let's pick that bar apart. So let's put that bar together, rather. We've already picked it apart. And hear it in full, really slowly again. So it's 1A and A, 2A and A, 3A and A, 4A and A. And if we're doing the right hand, we're going to go down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'm going to just play it a little bit faster and about 70% with the metronome. And now let's hear it full speed. And that is the last bar that leads directly into the chorus. So what I'm going to do now is play the verse all the way through. So remember, it's the original rhythm you heard 4 times until the very last bar, which leads into the chorus. So let's give it a play through. So remember, it's that same rhythm 4 times round, and each phase is 4 bars long. And then remember the change on the very last bar just before the chorus. So now we're into the first chorus. Now, again, just like with the verse, I'll show you the rhythm first, and then show you kind of what notes. So it starts on the 4th fret, just like the verse did. Now, the rhythm's a little bit simpler here. It's a lot slower. So I'm just going to do the picking hand, and but then, I will talk you through kind of exactly where it fits in the bar. But I'll just show you the picking hand really slowly. So it goes down, 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 up, down, up. So down, 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 up, down, up. So the trick is that basically the first two notes are crotchet, so it's just on the beat, 1, 2. Then the third note is actually, we sort of go dotted at that point, so it's down, down. So you actually come in on the, remember, the 2A and A. So it's 2A and A. So just remember to come in just before the third beat, and you'll kind of stay on the focus. So it's down, 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 up, down, up. And then you follow that rhythm all the way through for the first three notes. So we're, again, starting on the 4th fret, so it's... and then going to the open on the A string. Now you can also play this on the 7th fret. I prefer the open just because it's a little bit twangier on my bass, but do whichever shape makes you feel more comfortable. So it's down, 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 up, down, up, down. And then following the same rhythm, we go to the 7th fret on the A string. Exactly the same again. And then the 4th bar, the rhythm changes slightly. So let's go through that a bit slower because it's a little bit tricky. So that 4th bar, you're playing it on the 5th fret on the A string, this note right here, which is just a B, an octave higher. And we're going to go through it again a little bit slower because the rhythm, it's not too difficult, but when you're in the rhythm of doing the original one, it might throw you off just a little bit. And it is very important, as it is with the first, you get these because the bass really locks in with the drums. As I say, Phoenix is a very underrated bassist, and the bass line is very important for this song. So, we're going to do beat by beat again. So it's down, just on the first beat, and then on the second beat we go down, down one. So it's actually kind of similar to the last bar of the verse, actually. So it's 1, 2, A, and A. And then you then let that note ring, and then you come in on the 3 and. So it's 3A and A, and you just go down, up. So we'll just do the first 3 beats first of all. So it's 1, 2A and A, 3 and A. So, and then the final note is on the 4th beat. All you do is just play 1 strum, so literally just 1 crotchet on the 2nd fret on the bottom E string. So altogether that's, and that recycles nicely back into the main chorus. So let's play it all together with the metronome. So before we play through it, just to explain the structure. So just on the verse, it's a 4-bar phrase, and with that 4th bar being the slightly different rhythms. And there is a slight difference between the first time round and the second time round. The first time round, as we sort of presented, we go to the 2nd fret on the bottom E. But the second time round, which is the last bar just before going into the verse, we do exactly the same rhythm, but we do the 4th fret on the A instead. So that sounds like this. So let's play that all the way through. First of all, on about 70% speed. Nicely into the second verse.
It starts with I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain it through the time. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. So unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on. Didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of the time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you bothered me. I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you. Pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you. Pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Thank you for watching the tutorial. Please make sure you remember to learn this exact version so that everyone's playing the same thing on the night. Keep fundraising, subscribe, and we'll see you there on the night.